Hello friends, in the series of BSE IPF, I welcome you all. We are in the same series where we are discussing about the debt products which are VPF or PPF, which suits you better. We have discussed about several topics related to it. It is one of the important category about which an investor should think, because investment is not only about equity. There has to be exposure for debt also, for an ideal and a complete portfolio. But before making your portfolio, you should always talk to your advisors. In this video series, we are talking about various aspects related to the changes in PF, or whether to go for VPF or PPF in this video and the last video we are talking about. So all these sessions are coming to you by BSE, IPF and SEBI, because in last few months we are talking about several different topics related to the investment and the personal finance, as well as macroeconomy. All these sessions are coming to you by BSE, IPF and SEBI because they took this initiative. They want each a common and small investor to get empowered with knowledge and information. Once they are empowered, once they are having the information, they can take the right decision at the right time in the right direction, and then not to get dependent on anyone else. And that's why they took this initiative. So don't forget to say them thanks after this session, because it is very important. So let us talk about VPF or PPF. We have discussed about various topics related to it. Both are the provident funds backed by government securities. Credit risk is same with attractive return, but they differ on these aspects. So we talked about who can invest where, the interest rates related to it. Then we also talked about the tax treatment, whether it is PPF or VPF. Both are eligible under section 80C up to 1.5 lakh rupees, but the interest earned on both of them, the tax treatment is different. Then now we will be talking about how much minimum and maximum amount we can invest, whether it is PPF or VPF. So when we talk about PPF, minimum amount should be rupees 500 and maximum we can invest up to 1.5 lakh rupees. So if ever you have opened account with any bank or post office or wherever, we will see where we can open the account. But minimum investment in each year, you have to put at least 500 rupees and maximum up to 1.5 lakh rupees, because there is a capping of under section 80C for that minimum that much money you should pay, and maximum 1.5 you can pay. And if you fail to on a first year, if you're paying say 70,000, 80,000 rupees or even 1.5 lakh rupees, but next year if you are failing to pay even 500 rupees, then your account will get inactive, and then again you have to undergo through some formalities. So make it sure that if you're opening a PPF account, every year you are putting. So for how long, we will see the time duration also of it, but every year you just need to put 500 rupees to keep that account active, to avoid the unnecessary formalities. So this is about PPF. Then VPF, minimum 12%. Anyways, the deductions are there. Whatever is your basic pay, if your basic pay is 40,000 rupees, then 12% of 40,000 rupees is say 4,800 rupees. That much money anyways you have to pay. But if someone is saying that I want to increase and I can afford to pay entire basic pay, so maximum up to 100% of your basic pay one can invest, one can put in the VPF account, but minimum 12% is there. That is a compulsory contribution from your basic pay of your salary. So a maximum up to 100% you can go for it. In PPF, maximum up to 1.5 you can go for it. But always consider and remember the tax treatment on both. Then investment period, we were just talking about every year you have to put 500 to keep your account active. So for 15 years, 15 consecutive years you have to put 500 to keep that account active. Once the 15 years are over, you can withdraw the money, or else you can extend your account for 5 years. For a block of 5 years you can extend, but you can extend it for 2 times only. So up to 25 years you can hold this account, but means like not after 25 years. Then for VPF, it is there till retirement. So if your time horizon is you can wait till that long, then VPF is the option, but time horizon is important. Then premature withdrawal and loan options, in PPF, withdrawal after 5 years of first investment year. Whatever money you are putting in a first year, whether you are putting 1,000 rupees, then again next month 5,000 rupees, then 80,000 rupees total. If you have put 86,000 rupees, then after 5 years you can do partial withdrawal. Then there is a loan facilities also there. You can always check with your bank or a post office that this much money I have put in my PF account, it is now 8 years, and my balance between 3 and 6 years was this much, how much loan I can take. So there are specific rules about it, and you can get the information that this much loan you can get. But the point is that loan facility is there, even partial withdrawal also you can do after 5 years. Then VPF, if you are unemployed for more than 2 months, and for other emergency you can always take out the money. So this facility is always there, that your money will never be always blocked. If you're having some emergency, you can always use that money. So next topic about which we will be talking is where to open account. For PPF, many banks, most of the PSU, rather all PSU banks and most of the private banks also are giving this facility, or you can go to post office to open this account. For VPF, you need to contact your HR. If you're government salary, if you're a government employee, or if you are employee with a big institution, then there will not be a problem. But if you are an employee with a smaller institution with say 10-15 people, 10-15 employees, then we need to check with your you need to check with your HR. So final thing, we got to know about interest, we got to know about eligibility, we got to know about the time horizon, the premature withdrawals, the tax treatment. Now where to go, whether to VPF or PPF, it depends on your requirement. If you can stay there till retirement, then VPF is the option. But if you can stay there only for 20-25 years, 15 years, then PPF is the option. But for individual, PPF is only option. You cannot go to VPF. So if you're individual, anyways there is only one option. But if you're salaried, you can always take the advantage of VPF and PPF both. So higher income group can take the advantage of VPF and PPF both, but you need to always consider that for how long you need to stay there and what is your purpose for investing in this category. So this is how we can take the decision. We got to know about each and every detail about the VPF and PPF according to our risk appetite, our liquidity purposes, our horizon. We can decide whether to go for PPF or VPF. Thank you very much for liking our session. Don't forget to write your name along with your email address in the comment section. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.